kind of nervous, but all right, this AMK, this AMK international shit. Y'all know I go by the name Virus. Ass up. Oh yeah, I'm the Mikey of the group. You know, the strongest one. You know,
Okay.
the rest of these niggas, they my little.
This nigga.
All right, now let's get back to reality.
Right. All right. Next, anybody else want to introduce themselves? Well, I'll go.
You
Okay.
go.
Mr. Slap. Oh, I can't say that. Okay, 9. I make music. Anybody else?
All right. I mean, I'm the only white guy here. I'm the youngest. I'm a country boy, so I guess I give a different perspective.
And we need that.
It's the half breed with all the brain, Lil. Suck your soul. I mean, Pat.
I don't got much to say, but my name Pat. That's it.
Well, damn. All right.
You should start
All right,
telling
K, you want to start us off?
Pat, you should start telling people your uncle, like your uncle and the whole main side of your mom's side. You should just tell people like they generals in the Yakuza. Like
That's on my father's side. This nigga's playing too much.
nah, you got
wrong side.
controversy.
You gotta say
I don't think I can say all that on stream. I mean on recording.
Yeah, his family gonna get mad.
excuse
For
me.
real.
Yeah, man.
Imagine if he blew up. Imagine.
They gonna
Like,
come
yeah.
whoop that ass. Like, yeah, they gonna.
What? War general, what?
Yeah, and then you lying on the wrong side. That's what's really gonna piss them off. They say, what? All right. So you feel me? We're gonna get things started. All right, so current events. R. Kelly just got, you feel me, just got incarcerated for all his crimes committed against the young women. How y'all feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of that, I seen some shit. Is he trying to reduce his time by selling out other rappers for shit? Apparently,
he
they
said-
did something like
Bro, I
August,
ain't hear
like
shit
that.
about this. What?
I ain't
Yeah,
hear that either.
Yeah.
This is news. They always got
To
some
be
shit
honest,
about Kelly.
To be honest with you, I don't believe he did all that shit.
You don't?
Bro,
Nah.
do you?
The
I need
sex.
you.
I mean, for all those females in the sex dungeon, I don't believe he did all of that with all those females, bro.
All right,
I
so
don't
listen,
believe
I
that.
believe he had a sex dungeon. Like I wouldn't put that
Yeah,
past
but you think
nobody.
he
That
fucked
sex
every
dungeon.
single
Ass up,
female
ass
that
up.
said that he fucked?
Man, listen, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Yo, ass up. Y'all talking over K9.
Oh, my bad.
I'm not gonna say that you feel. I can't say what was done and what wasn't done, but it's looking bad for that nigga R. Kelly, like real bad. You feel? If you just go back and listen to some of his songs and listen to those videos and just look at the shit that he was doing, like it'll start to make sense. But I don't know if it's an agenda they try and push on the you feel me, on the famous black, you feel me, black entertainers. Like it's usually after a while you start to figure out some fucked up shit about them. Like it'd be crazy. But yeah, he is selling people out. Like you feel me, trying to reduce his sentence. Cause yeah, I mean, if everybody doing it in Hollywood, like all your peers, if they doing the same thing and then you go down for it, would you be quiet too?
Hell no.
Nah, to be honest with you, nah. But who did he say he was going to sell out? Did he say?
We don't
Did he
know
say
yet.
names?
No, he said a couple names. I don't remember all of them, but I know one was Kanye West.
Damn.
Another one was fucking another. It's a lot of old niggas around people around his age. So it's like so would you say this incident is the same thing as the 6ix9ine incident? Is they like they
Completely
speaking the
different.
same thing?
Well,
It's
Completely
two different things, bro.
it's
But
different.
they
Yeah.
both selling people out at the end of the day.
Yes,
That's
but
true.
for different reasons. Like
Yeah, but like 6ix9ine is looked at like he violated a street code. You're not supposed to rat under any circumstance while you in the streets. So he was a blood, and then he was a known blood. He was beefing with niggas and all that. So that's different. Whereas though it's like R. Kelly in his situation, which ain't really right, but it's like if you don't, let's say like if you smoke weed, right, and then niggas try to criminalize you because you smoke weed, but then they leave everybody else alone. You gonna be like, all right, nigga, I ain't the only one smoking weed now. You feel?
Yeah.
So that's how I think it is. I'm not saying it's right. I don't think it's right to rap. To be honest with you, if you did the crime, you gotta do that time, shorty. I don't think it's ever on any circumstance to rap. But sometimes it's like, especially if you don't follow that code. If you don't follow that code, then I don't think it applies to you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm not trying to cut you off or nothing, but I was about to say about the 6ix9ine shit. If you was in his shoes, would you snitch? And this for everybody. If you was in his shoes, would you snitch like how he did?
Like, that's getting real deep into controversy because it was like a whole lot of allegations where they raped his baby mother.
Yeah, they were
all
doing
this
some
shit.
sneaky shit behind it.
I ain't heard they raped her. I just heard they like
They
fucked
fucked her
right in
behind
front
his
of him.
back. They fucked
Yeah,
her
no,
behind his
right?
back.
Yeah, like that nigga knew.
And then he found out. And then them niggas was bitching them on the low, so.
On the low, they was loud and proud.
Shit.
Like,
all right, so this is my take. Like I said, under any circumstance, you feel me? You shouldn't rap. That's just what I think. Like, as a street nigga, every credential that you ever had, I don't give a fuck how many stripes you got. That shit is out the window once you rap. So it's like you got you. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying his is a sticky situation. So it just comes down to the person. But at the end of the day, what come with snitching is worse than, like, you feel me, jail time, I think.
Sure.
Agreed.
I don't know, because in both situations, you still fighting for your life.
I guess so.
But in jail, neither R. Kelly or 6ix9ine is safe.
Right, but would you rather?
Especially R. Kelly.
You got to think about your family too. So it's like, if you come home, yeah, you free, but niggas are always gonna be looking for you. If they can't get to you, you know they're gonna go to somebody you love. You feel me? So now you got to watch out who you hanging with. You got to watch out who people see you with. You got to watch out for the people that you may have posted, and now they know that they hold some type of importance. Because that, you feel me? Like, niggas don't care, bro. Like, T Grizzly aunt, they shot T Grizzly aunt. She wasn't doing nothing, dummy. He ain't rat, but that's his aunt. That's what I'm saying. Like, he ain't ratted nothing, but
they shot her. They shot his aunt.
Yeah, they shot. They was shooting at he had.
They thought it was him, but when they wasn't him, they still was shooting.
Yeah, so you feel like your family can get roped into the shit that, you feel me, that ain't got nothing to do with them.
It'll been past 40 seconds.
All right, well, you can join. You could have been joined.
I know.
And what you think about 6ix9ine, man?
Yeah, I want to hear from Cam's perspective.
Yeah, Cam and Boozy. We need both of y'all perspective.
About
yeah,
but I
the
don't know.
6ix9ine. About would you, if you was in 6ix9ine shoes, would you snitch too? Knowing how
if I was in 6ix9ine shoes, would I snitch, bro? So what I think about that, bro, I can't do it, bro. Regardless, bro.
See,
so what about the R. Kelly incident? He's going to jail right now.
Oh, honestly, I don't give a fuck about that rapist, alright? Like, R. Kelly can die in hell.
So you think he did all that shit?
All of it.
They had sex tapes. He was on camera doing it.
But with all those females, though, every single one,
I ain't gonna lie to you. It don't even matter that he did it to that first 14-year-old. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, you pissed on a girl on camera, bro, on tape. You can't say nothing. It's over. You feel me? It's like, come on.
Hey, Boozy, what you think?
I mean, I guess I don't know much about this, like, street life stuff. For me, though, I would not want to go to prison my entire life. It's just that simple.
I don't know much about the street life.
Well, I don't, man. Y'all will be talking about, the street life, you lose all that rep. I don't know nothing about that. I just know.
It's not even about rep. It's about your pride, bro. It ain't even about that, bro. It's just morals, yo. It's morals to this shit.
I think it depends on whether or not I got, like, kids and shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, but
bro, you gotta think. Nah, hold on.
That's their whole life, though. Thrown away in jail. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. You gotta think about it, bro. He wanted to be a fake ass blood. He wanted to be gang. So if you want to be down, you can't do nothing like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
that is true.
And he paid to be in it. So at that point,
He
you really can't
paid.
do that. You can't even do nothing like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, when it kind of gang affiliated activity, you feel me? Everything that come with that, you just gotta accept that. You feel me? Especially in the sense like nobody made you be. You feel me? He wasn't born into the blood. You feel me? That's a decision that he decided to do. So you gonna have to live with it. You gonna have to live with the consequences.
Yeah, he grew up around him enough that he wasn't mutually put in. He just
Yeah, but at the
he
same
signed
time,
up for it. He signed up for it. You feel me? He did it to himself.
yeah, but at the same time, that organizations, the Bloods and all of them, they knew what they was doing. Like they knew he wasn't down and the risk they taking to put him in
Nah,
there.
they didn't know that because he was really acting like he was down. He was
Yeah,
talking like he
acting
was
and
down.
doing is two different things.
He was
Right.
talking like he was down though. That's the thing.
But we all know it's the difference between talk and action. Now, like I feel like they knew his ass was green from the point where they let him join. Because I feel like wasn't he doing shit with like Bloods and Crips at the same time in
Yes,
New York?
yeah.
Yeah,
And when
like
he
that
first
Yeah,
surfaced,
both.
bruh,
But
that shit was hella cheesy to me. I'm like, yo, who the fuck?
But you also gotta understand something too, though. Like 6ix9ine, when you look at 6ix9ine, the first thing you think is clown. The rainbow hair
Clown. Bruh.
to give you clown. So it's like, of course they wasn't taking him seriously. He should have knew that. With the image he was portraying himself as, yo, he had a better luck going like to go join like some Hispanic gang or something like that.
We
Cause
should
that
have been with the
For
Migos,
real.
yo.
you feel
the
Migo
Vice
gang.
Lords or some shit.
Migo. Big Migo town.
I don't know.
But yeah, he's just the doofus. That's all it is. Like that's how I see him. Damn.
Oh, yo, dude.
for real. Speaking of doofus. All right. So what y'all think about this? It's a like a rumor going around the internet that Lil Nas X not really gay. What y'all
I
think
believe
about
it.
I
believe
believe
that.
Believable,
that. I believe
believable.
that. Cause
Nah,
then he
I
had
think
a girlfriend at first. Cause then he had a girlfriend at first.
I ain't gonna lie, he could be doing that stuff for clout if you want
Yeah,
to.
See,
that's what I'm saying. If he's
yeah.
making so much money off it, why is he won't keep like if I'm making
Well,
so
Well,
much money off of
exactly.
acting
he
Even
like he
wanna.
gay?
He
even if he's
pretending.
not
So
gay,
if he is pretending,
Then Young Doug do the same shit.
Young Thug,
Pretend. Yeah, then he did the same shit, but
I think he
they
was
pretending
had
he
a
really
gay.
dress
low.
on.
I think he was low key gay. Like I think he was really gay.
but Young
Nah,
Thug,
Young Thug, he with that. Yeah, the man. I ain't gonna
that's
say,
what
but
I'm
he
saying.
yanking
He
Yeah,
for it.
Nah, but ain't
So he
young
had no choice but
ain't
to
young
do
Thug
stuff like that.
Ass
ass
up,
up,
ass up.
ass
ain't
up.
ain't young Thug tied with Birdman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, he definitely must. I think he taking dick in the butt. I ain't gonna hold you.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think he was faking
I
that.
don't listen. So when it come to niggas, and I was just reading some shit, and Birdman did an interview basically explaining like, you remember how he had them pictures with him kissing Wayne and shit like that.
Yeah,
So how them niggas in Louisiana get down? They like they on some mafia shit. They don't even follow the same social codes as us. You feel me? So when it's love for them, that shit real. So it's like they express themselves so differently. They like you really if you're not in it, it ain't gonna make sense to you. You feel me? So you never really know. With Young Thug, like Cam was saying, he's about that. I hate to say it, that nigga is about that. And
I've
he got
end that.
big
You
bread.
feel me? So it's like
Yeah,
I already know what's going on.
and he got big bread. Like he get paid $1 million a show, dummy. $1 million a show. So that's why you don't never hear about him beefing with nobody. Well, you don't never hear him talking
Gang
down to
shit.
Young Thug.
Yang Sosa.
But
Gil McCullough actually beat down with Gilmore.
No, yo.
Man, 16 of shots open.
what I
Wow.
was saying about this
Yeah.
Nas
I
X,
spent his ass in the jail. He
what I
tried to say, 16 eat shots. What? Man. Oh, I was playing my little man.
go ahead, K.
shit was oh yeah, back to the little Nas thing. See, the only reason I say what I say is because I was tired. Listen, so it was this gay dude, right? That Akeem was talking to. And basically the gay dude was like, yo, he makes the gay community like have a real bad reputation with the shit that he do, like the antics he try to pull. And he was like, I'm honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not actually gay. Like it's all just a ploy. It started making sense. You feel if you go now, I haven't watched one Lil Nas X video in my life because I just know it's going to traumatize me. So I haven't. But
Me neither.
if you brave enough to go watch, look at the views and just see how many views he gets. So the next time we talk about something like this, but I'm sure it's a lot.
Oh yeah, no, it's a ton.
while we on topic about this stuff, it's just like Aiden Ross. He got super famous
he
really
got
quick
famous
for
Oh,
quick.
being for
Yeah.
acting gay.
Him and Speed, both of them niggas did
Yes.
the same shit.
it's probably those like gay jokes and stuff.
I used to think Tyler the Creator was doing the same thing.
Still think Tyler the Creator that was a ploy.
I don't. I think
Tell
that
you,
shit with him and Jayden was real.
all right. So, mind you, you feel me? A lot of people like to say stuff like you feel me, like you don't, he wasn't comfortable and that's why he did it. But back before Flower Boy dropped, before Cherry Bomb dropped, I mean, he was like a menace to everybody and especially gay people. All he said was fag,
Yeah,
fag. You fag this. You feel me? It's
for real.
like I don't believe it. I don't think so. I think it's a ploy. I think after a while, you got to start doing some such shit in the industry that gets you like fame. Like take like when you see niggas wearing stuff and they look real feminine. Like
Yo,
I
it's risk you take in the industry, bro. That's why I'll never be in that, yo. It's risk, including death.
yeah,
We
but when
ain't
you
gonna
start,
dwell on that stuff right now. Not this
That's
one.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We gonna
I
get
need
in that another
to
time.
go to the next question.
All right, so let me hit y'all with the so. All right, so when you die, right? Would you rather know how you die or when you die? Before you answer that, think about it. So if you know when you die, you know the date, but you don't know how you're gonna die. But if you know how you die,
Would have tried.
you know exactly what to avoid, but you don't know the date.
So I'll go first because I heard this question before, and I'm gonna choose to know when I die, so that way I can make all the preparations for my death date. Like
True.
get family ties in order, shit for my funeral, do the shit that I want to do before I die,
But
and
why
not
you don't want to go with how you die, so you
because
know what to
What
avoid?
you
I
what
don't
you
Die.
want to constantly
wait a minute.
I don't want to constantly live life looking over my shoulder. You get what I'm saying? Like say I'm gonna die by a car crash, then I'm not gonna want to drive in a car no more. You know what I'm saying? No Ubers, Lyfts, no driving myself around. That's scary. Like I'd
Yeah.
rather know when.
But you don't have to be in a car crash to die in a car to be in a car crash. You can be sitting on the side of your porch and a car will run you right the fuck over.
Exactly. So why
it's
would I
not
want to
the,
live like
it's
that?
not the it's really it's just the when you doing it type deal for him. You feel me? It's like now you gotta live you like what he's saying, like that's nerve wracking. Like
If
driving.
you
But
wouldn't have,
that that comes down to your mental state because I would rather know how I would die. I can live with how I would die. If I die,
Nah,
they say I can
I
die.
want.
I'm dying
I
from.
say I would know when I die, bro, so I can live my life to the fullest. And when my day come, it
Okay,
I
come.
so
want.
what if it
I
did?
wasn't.
What if it say you die in a week from now?
I
Just
wasn't
see
even
what I
want
could do
to
for a
how it
week.
Would
happened
you
though.
want to know you dying in a week from now?
I mean, like, if you know how you die, I mean, like, would you be able to prevent it?
That's what I'm saying. If you let's say I
But what? But
let's say
listen, why? But listen, if you can't prevent it, what would you do? You would
Exactly.
know. Yeah, if you would want to know
I would
when you
still live
want to
my life
die.
to the
Yeah.
fullest. I wouldn't let it affect me. See, the thing is, y'all
So
letting it
you tell
affect
it.
y'all.
Oh my man, let
So
me.
if you
My
all right,
bad.
so if you was told you finna die from cancer and they don't give you no
Yeah.
they don't give you no date, you okay with that?
Yeah,
If
that's what
they
I'm
say
saying. They're
I'm
gonna
dying
fuck
from
your whole
cancer with
mindset up.
no date, it's not gonna fuck my mind up.
Well, yeah,
If
at that point,
I say I die, if say I'm dying from cancer, I would straight live my life without a care in the fucking world.
yeah, that's
Like I would
cancer.
do, like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you can live
You
like
gotta
nigga.
understand. You gotta understand. So when I lost my father at a young age, in my
Mm.
head, I thought I was dying when I turned 18. So I already lived my life like this. That shit was affecting me throughout my childhood. That's why I live my life how I live my life. Because I did seriously thought this nigga that was going to kill my father coming back to kill me when I turned 18. So when you ask me something like that, I already lived like that. So I already know how that shit's going to affect me. I'm already mentally prepared for that shit. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to know when I die. I don't give a fuck. When it happens, it happens. But how? All right, fuck it. If I'm dying from cancer, I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna jump off this fucking bridge with a parachute on.
But you gotta think, Tyler, the difference between back then and this situation is it wasn't a given. It was just a possibility. What
Well,
you're
but
talking about right now is a definite. Like you're saying that this shit that is predicted for our future. Like if we're gonna die by some chance, it's a definite. Like that shit is definitely going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At the end of the day, it kind of preference for real. It's your peace of mind and how you feel me. You cope with shit that you feel me, or intelligence that is sometimes like it can mess with you, you know. So it's
That's
like
what I'm saying. I get what y'all saying though, because majority of everybody will pick when would I die. It only takes a certain amount of few people gonna pick how would I die.
See,
Yo, how would I die? Because only a
Cyrus,
certain
I
amount of
agree with
people
your
handle that
dude though.
shit on your mental state.
go ahead,
I
Boozy.
agree with Cyrus, but for different reasons. Because I think if you look at it, just if I know when I'm gonna die, like there's certain things, like for example, I won't be able to have a kid because I'll know in the back of my mind I'm not gonna be able to see this kid till he reaches whatever age or something.
That's
You know what
what
I
I
mean? Assuming
mm-hmm,
I die young. You know what I mean? You know, same thing
mm-hmm.
with like a loved one or whatever. So, but on the other side, so say I do know how I die. Large percentage of deaths are either by disease or like getting crashed, like car crashes. So really, that ain't narrowing it down. You know what I mean? I live my life assuming I'm probably gonna die by a disease or car crash, just looking at statistics and how likely that is. So that if that's the case, then I'm probably just gonna live my life the same. You know what I mean? I'm
That's
not
a
the type
different
to try to put an
perspective.
end to it.
Same thing. Ass up. Ass up. What you think?
I mean, it's like it's the same regardless with whether way you look at it. Like you know
Cam,
how.
what your head at?
All right, what was the question? Somebody called.
So how would you like to know when would you die or how you would die?
I ran knew one day. I just be prepared.
I'm telling y'all, that's
I
gonna
know
stop. Like
how.
Boozy said, it's
I
gonna
know
stop
how.
you from doing stuff.
You can't prevent how it's gonna happen. You heard me. So
Yeah.
either
Think
way, listen though. Either way, if it's my time to go, I'ma go. You can't stop that.
We
So
all
I
watch Final
know
Destination.
when I'ma die, so I have time to do things with everybody I love. You feel me?
Exactly. We watch Final Destination.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, it's
That's
all
that. So really, how it never really matters how you gonna die, bro. It never matters. It just matters when you got time
Nah,
to do shit and make it up.
All about.
How
Yep.
you gonna die don't really matter. It just
you
matters
can. You
when
got.
the time is perfect. You feel me?
That's what
you
I'm saying. But if you know, that's gonna mess it up because no, when you gonna die, you gonna die. Like when it's time, it's your time. Like you said,
yeah,
you can die in
Right.
an
That's what
hour
Hey,
I'm
from
listen,
saying.
but
So
now.
the
listen, it's
point
different for
is,
everybody
Well,
though.
why would you want to know that? You right because
so
me and Boozy
you
on the
don't
same
really
page,
want to
but
know
thinking different.
how. You don't want to know how.
Even the thing is about that, even when I find out how, it won't really affect me because I really won't care. Like it's all right, that's how. All right. I surely don't want to know when, because that's gonna affect me more than how I'm gonna die. Cause it's like I said, even if it say yeah, you're gonna die from 5 years from now, that's not gonna make me wanna start nothing or do nothing. Cause why would I leave I know how I failed and I have a father, so why would I do that to my own child?
Bro, it's about leaving your mark.
Yeah.
it
That's
teaches.
all about.
We're gonna agree to disagree, and we're gonna move on. All
Yeah,
right. So,
everybody mindset is different on it. You feel
yeah,
me?
you feel me? Agree to disagree, move on. So the next question gonna be.
Man, tell me what y'all say in the comments. Tell
This
me y'all
nigga
ideas.
disgusting.
All right,
Go
I
ahead,
find this
Kay.
interesting. You feel me? Because everybody got their own subtle approach to how this. So when you talk to females, you feel me? Let me. What's your approach on that?
What do you mean?
Like, tell me your. I mean,
I think I know what he means. It's like, how would you approach them? Like,
yeah, like how you
what
do
is
it?
your
I
slime
want to hear from
level on?
Cam first. That's what I want to hear.
Wait, what was it? What was it?
When you talking to females, bro, give me your rundown. How you do things? How you go about it?
Alright, so you feel me? I'm a smooth young nigga, you know. I just holler at her, you feel me? The face card good.
Okay.
Huh?
I just
Anybody else?
not interrupted by calling. I said, look, I'm a little demon, so you know what I do. Press
Y'all can hear him?
what's up. You hear me?
I can hear him.
Yeah.
Cause it went out for a second. I didn't hear
I
what he
keep
said.
calling. He keep calling, bro. Like, stop calling. Nobody want to talk to you, boy. Like I'm saying, though. So when I'm talking, so I'm a smooth dame. You heard me. You already know. Face call good. Now I just walk up to him like, yeah, what's your name, little baby? What's up? You feel me? Great. It's either a yes or a no.
So you get straight to the point.
Yeah.
You
And
get straight to the point.
yeah,
What?
that's I'm kind of like that,
Nah,
but
but
it
you gotta
depends
think
how still
about it
depends
though.
how I'm approaching, to be
Yeah, you
honest.
gotta think. It's like the worst thing you could tell me is only a no. I can go to a next one. It's plenty of fish in the
See, that's
sea.
different to me because I'm trying to get to know him and shit. You feel me? Yeah.
But some people
Yeah,
scared
that
they
is
get
true.
rejected. Some people scared of rejected, so they won't even go shoot they shot.
All right, so that's you, Pat. You don't like rejection?
No, I ain't say it like that. I said I'm a type of nigga that like really get to know him for him more than just say I'm trying to fuck with you. You feel me?
Oh, all right. So you feel me?
Yeah, like the small talk for real. Get to
Yeah, you
really
like
know him for real.
get to
Cause
know
fuck,
the person.
I'm
yeah,
with
like,
Pat on that. I agree with Pat.
cause you don't want to go around fucking any bitch in Baltimore. Not half of these bitches dirty for real.
I'm like in the middle because before I like asking for a number or anything like that, I'm a start off by having a start off a conversation with you. That's gonna give me right there to see if I can even have a chance with you. Because if I start off the conversation and you going back and forth with me in my head, I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm gonna easily slide my way in there. Might throw in a compliment right then and
And
there,
she,
and then I'm gonna then get down to the yeah.
she,
So let's keep on talking. Let me get your number,
yeah,
something
like
like
you
that.
know,
But
she
I'm gonna
fucking
start
with
off with a
you.
cover. Yeah, yeah. I gotta start a conversation because that depends if a female gonna mess with you or not. Because
Or at
if
least
she
have one.
going back and forth with you, yeah, like at least if you got a chance. That's just me though. I'm gonna spark off a conversation. Something easily can come to my mind. I ain't even gonna think about it. I don't think before I even talk to her. I'm just going off the top of my head.
Okay.
Uh,
Boozy.
And
All right. Okay. So where I'm at, girls are kind of. I mean, they're different. They're like some of them. Like I got two different types of girls. I got girls who are like just normal, casual, and then I got a good amount of girls that are just insanely boring, basic, and then just sit on their phones. Like they won't talk to you. Like they more just like they'll text you. Like they don't like hanging out in person.
What is
right.
normal,
So
Boozy?
what'd you say?
What is normal?
To
I
you.
mean, I don't know, man. To me, I guess like somebody who's not scared to hang out in person. You know what I mean? Like a
Mhm.
lot of girls around here, they just simply want to text and want compliments all day long, and that's all they want. And they just want to raise their snap score. It ain't nothing more than that. You know what I mean?
Close the door.
Somebody left.
Yeah, Cam left, but he back.
In the BBC in the
So
I
back.
was on the phone.
because of that reason, for me, I gotta like actually figure out what type of person it is. So usually me, honestly, without
Good night.
even noticing, I kind of flirt with every girl I talk to.
Oh, y'all
Apparently.
still on the same question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I flirt with every girl I talk to. Apparently, I don't even realize it. So usually, I mean, if the girl just flirts back, I just kind of go from there. It's not really nothing special.
that's what I'm saying.
Like I just kind of flirt
Well,
with everyone.
Yeah, I said I agree with Pat on the jump.
what about you, Kay? What you doing?
All right. So it really depends on it. Like I run my life how you feel me, how Cam said, basically, you can just talk to them. Worst they can say is no. But sometimes it's
Mhm.
it depends on the girl. I really think it's how like you feel me, the play she giving back to you. Cause even when bitches rejecting you, that don't always mean they rejecting you. You feel me? Some bitches like playing hard to get. It's a mental game for me. So that's what I try to play. I try to see, you feel me, what you get in where you fit in for real. But I also on another thing, it's like I noticed that people are so temporary nowadays that you really could you can wake up one day and realize you don't ever want to talk to that person again. I treat that accordingly. It's just like I girls are like cars, bro. Like, you use them like you got them. And I don't use them as in like you use them and abuse them, but like
Oh,
they there to help with something while they there. Once they go, that's it. Like that is what it is. So you really can't count the throat, man. You just got keep what they keep
Like
it.
they help with your personal needs, but when that shit
I'm
over,
down.
but you go to the new one. Oh my bad.
I'm not even just saying personal needs, bro. Because like at the time she could be,
What about Clown?
Y'all
that shit.
could build each other up for real. It don't gotta
So
be all about you. But like just
I
don't
mean, I ain't
don't
mean it like that. I
Pick
mean
them now.
like when you need something and y'all like there
Man,
for
I
each
need
other, she help you out. But when
please.
that shit is cut off or is done, you gonna go find a new one. You feel me?
And not even find a new one because it's not like I'm just looking for people to fill a void. Like people, like I want
right.
you to
You
be like,
shouldn't.
girl. You know, you really just it is what it is. If I start, dealing with somebody else at you, then I'll do that. If I don't, I won't. That's all it is. It's no ridiculous to it. Or it's no urgency to add new people into it. It just is what it is.
Because the truth is, you don't need nobody for real. It's like you
That
shouldn't
is
have to
true.
depend on nobody.
all right, so not to dwell in another topic, but same topic. It's kind of the same. So y'all know nowadays, our generation, relationships don't really last that long, nearly as much as in the past.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah, that's
they
true.
they they really be going for decades. We maybe a couple months.
I think it's different
Fuck
though.
around, be a week.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. So
The
what is one of the big differences in relationships now and then?
All right, I'm gonna start this one off. This is what I think. I think that how things like I think it's a social order. Like once social media dropped and we got all this, like you could see a million people's like opinions right then and there, and they can have these set groups. People start to realize they got more power together, so they stop doing some of the things that they
Come on,
used to. For example, when like if you talk to
come on.
an older woman, if she tell you about her husband, she'll say things like, while he was at work, she cleaned the house, and before he got home, she might
Ass up.
have laid his
Oh,
clothes out, or like like made him dinner and stuff like that.
Cause hey Cam, meet your mic. Cam.
Go ahead.
All right,
Um,
go ahead.
what was I saying? Yeah, they might have like you feel me. They went that extra mile to like kind of do what they needed to in a relationship. It's like it wasn't really much social media out, so you really had to go out and meet that person. You had to spend time and figure out if you wanted to spend your time with that person. Also, with that being said, it's also things that they probably didn't know. So those marriages probably did have problems, but they didn't blast them. They ain't put them out, so everybody ain't know that. It wasn't no social media to cry to, or somebody, you
You
know,
always the other half, the other person there for you.
yeah, you feel me. So it's like I think it's different. It's real different now because we got different lifestyles. We don't live the same. You feel me? Like I'm sure none of you niggas went to church before Corona.
I never no,
I
no.
I
I did a
did
little
listen,
bit.
listen. I did
They
went to
used to
church
have
when I was
laws.
little, but I just stopped going.
I'm
No,
gonna
but
keep
I'm
it
saying
hot with
like
you. I think I went to church one time in my entire life. I am 21 and I was 7 years old. I will never forget. I was 7 years old. That is the first time and the last time I ever went to church. It wasn't even no reason. I just never went to church again.
all
I
right. So
used to go.
can you imagine if you lived in a time where it was like that was a law, like you had to go to
That's what
church?
I'm
The law made
saying.
I'd be pissed.
So the problem with everything, bro, social media, bro. Everybody want to be like the social media people, bro.
Mhm.
you.
It's not even like they living life anymore. Everything is based off Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
How many
YouTube. Like,
followers you got? Like,
yeah, like it's gotta be fake famous for certain people to fuck with you. Like, it's just ill. It don't make no sense. This generation really fucked up, bro.
And
and
I
that's killing us and we
Niggas
don't
like
even know it. All right,
Yeah,
somebody else
niggas
hop
do
they
in.
not
anything for clout
understanding.
for real.
They don't understand that. And they never will. Like, it's sad, yo.
No
think
cap.
once you look up like when like niggas who it's a difference like because you got niggas that still go out and do stuff, people who link up
Yeah.
do things. I think it's once you realize like, it starts with realizing like there's a problem with it. Everybody's still doing this, and then after a while you gonna stop talking about what the problem is, and you just gonna detach yourself from those type of situations, and it's just that's it.
Boozy.
Um, I don't know. I think a lot of it too is the fact that, to be all honest, because back in like say the 20s, 40s and stuff, relationships lasted years. You got married young and you married
Even
your
the
entire
80s,
life.
bro. Even the
It,
80s.
even the eight, I feel like part of it almost ties into the fact that women have more rights. And now my reasoning behind this is because back in the day, like 20s, when men were kind of the ones in control, that meant there's no fighting. It's not just because men were in control, but just when one is in control, there's not as much fighting. The other one's just kind of the boss. But when the control is almost split between the two, because especially like compared to now, women definitely look at themselves as much more equal than they used to. I
Yep.
feel like that ties into it.
I agree. I disagree. Let me tell you why. I agree they do have more rights now, so it's like you can't, you usually like back in the 20s, you feel me, as a male, you could tell her, like she talk out of turn, slap, but nobody bats an eye. That's just how it was, and that's the way things used to be. So that's just how it was, and I do agree on that aspect. But I disagree because at the same time, while they do have all these rights and stuff like that, they still have rights that aren't even dignified. Like take for example, in Texas, if a woman gets raped and she bears a child, she cannot abort that child. She has to raise that child.
Yeah.
So,
Which I get that.
so I don't really think I really it's like I think it's a cultural difference. I think we just culturally, huh?
No. I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying they now, compared to before, they now personally believe that they deserve rights. Even if they don't have them, they look at themselves as equals. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
As
so
they
back in
should, for real. Ain't
so
nothing
back
wrong
in
with
that
that.
time, the women in a relationship, the male used to go to work, put the money on the table, make sure the women used to cook, clean, do everything.
And do nothing
Watch the
but
If they
kids.
didn't have, yeah, they had to wash the
stay in
kids
the
or they
house
didn't have to go to
only.
work. So you gotta think about it now. So was that another reason why they stayed in relationship that long? For a male to
Yeah,
be wise? Because
yeah.
if a male have a female that would get his clothes out, like really pamper him like a baby,
I say
a
it's more of a
male,
oh my bad.
We know
a
somebody.
male, a male, a male will stay there. Like he would say, "Yeah, this girl not going nowhere. Like she treat me better than my mother." Like, come
Right.
on now. That's what I'm
I say
saying.
they
That right there will make a male stay longer. And majority of these relationships, yes, females be doing these males dirty, it's vice versa. Everybody be doing each other dirty. But majority of the times it's like it's either a female disrespecting a nigga or a male like blankly cheating. Like in a regular relationship, the male or the female, but mostly the male going to cheat because of his own reason. Ma- Because he might need a side chick.
Look, man,
That's what
this
a that's where the
generation,
side chicks come in at.
I'm gonna kill it in this generation, bruh. It's one thing only that females want, bruh, and that's dick. They don't care about
And
you,
money.
and
money. They
money.
don't really care about your money, honestly. They just want to fuck you. That's the thing. After they fuck you, they go to the next nigga. They don't care about your bankroll no more, but they don't care. All they want to do is fuck. That's all they do in this generation, man.
All
I
right,
mean,
Lil, you was about to say something while I was on that topic. What you was gonna say?
Oh yeah, shit to say.
But you was agreeing with me?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Kay.
they still want the money too, but yeah, he right.
At the
What you think
same
about what
time,
I
they
said,
really don't
Uzi?
care, bruh.
I mean, I agree. I think that girls, a lot of it is money. You know, I mean, you can say it's just dick, which I mean, obviously that plays a part. I feel like money is a big part because girls can simply use you for your money and then date a whole bunch of different guys. You know what I mean? Like they still want money at the end of the day.
And if you got money, they will constantly fuck you for your
You be
And
the
money.
then if you
ugliest nigga in the world.
if
If
you
you got
don't
money,
got
they will
money,
They
fuck
don't
bro,
you.
you
care
can
how you. They don't care. Listen, they'll fuck a pretty nigga just because he's pretty. He don't have to have
No,
no
yeah,
bro.
skills off. He
facts,
look,
but they're
he'll
not
fuck
gonna
you.
fuck it
But
every
if
week.
you got money,
If you're an ugly
yeah,
nigga, you got
yes. But
money,
if
they will
you
still
got,
fuck you,
All right,
regardless.
they will fuck.
I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip this
You can
conversation.
look like E.T. and Scream mixed together, and they still gonna fuck you. They don't give a fuck, bro.
As long as you got the money
Bro,
to
even
back up
bro,
your
it's not
look,
even about that,
easy.
bro. Even if the nigga don't got money and he look like that, they gonna fuck you, and then they
Cash,
gonna go to the next nigga and get the money from him.
yo,
So it
cash,
don't
these bitches
matter.
are shit.
I said a big difference between back then and now. Like they had more of a connection back then than niggas have now. You feel me?
That's what it get in the
Cause
topic
it
of
was
that
only
social
them.
media and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's different now.
Because they ain't have like you can know a whole bitch life by her social media. Like
Yeah.
yo, know what she been through. Like
Know where
yo,
she
fuck,
at and all
know her
that shit.
her whole friend group.
I
Like
mean,
yo,
nigga, she been what? Oh my god,
But
20?
what about niggas?
One day.
What
One
about the
day.
niggas who live off of like they like a female? You feel me? Who don't work, don't go to work. You feel me? They stand with you feel me? They DM or they girlfriend. She paying all the bills and shit like that. What's your take on that?
you want to hear the crazy part about shit like that? Some niggas will still be abusive to their girl even though they taking care of them and paying all the bills.
Real, that
Well,
shit.
because of
Good.
his pride, because of their pride, that's why they still abusive.
See, the thing
It's
is,
a couple relationships, well-known relationships where it was the female who was like basically bringing in majority of the money, and the fucking male was just still fucking up.
it's a
Now
lot
go
more.
ahead.
But it's been scenarios where a girl will have her own crib, and the nigga will bring a random ass female to her crib, and then she'll catch his dumb ass. Like, it's just how stupid
Yep,
can you be?
that's what I'm saying.
Not even that. Why would you fuck something like that up, though?
Right.
Right, that opportunity.
Cause
Like,
niggas be thinking what you gotta think. We be thinking off impulse. Like you might see a bitch with a dumb fat ass while you out. You feel me? And she give you a little play. If she smile when you say something, and she look like she giving you a little play, that'll make your day. Right there. You could have been married for 25 years, but that right there, boy, that'll make your day.
That's okay. So shit like that. So as a male, as the difference between female having sex and a male having sex is males know how to get don't have emotions. Like we know how to take emotions out of sex. We just know how to have sex. Like
yes.
if a
Yes.
male say I want to fuck a bitch with a fat ass and 10 fat ass females come over there, he's fucking all 10 of them with no emotions. He's fucking all 10.
He sound
But
like a
when a
pastor.
female, but when a female fucking nigga, it's feelings involved. So some of these females don't have feelings. Let's not get that shit mixed up because some of these bitches out here fucking niggas and dipping
Oh,
without no feeling. But majority of the time, when a female cheat and a male cheat is when a female cheat, she's talking to this nigga
Right.
regular,
Touching
fucking
that
him
nigga daily.
regular. She is falling in love with this nigga. When a male cheat, this nigga is just fucking and going back to his girl he's in love with. His nigga don't
it's
have no
different.
emotions to it.
All right, so it comes down like of course we feel like you feel me, it ain't nothing. I mean, I just fucked that bitch, bro. I don't love that bitch. All I did was fuck her, but to your girl, that's like you feel me. That's like your bitch is like I don't love that nigga. I just sucked his dick. It's like That's gonna fuck with you. Like your bitch. You feel me? Your bitch out here sucking dick. That's gonna fuck with you. I don't care who you is. That's gonna fuck with your pride.
That is gonna fuck with you, yeah.
So it's different. It's just it all comes down to like I feel like we all do dirt. So when people be like niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, we all aren't shit. And I don't think when in history anybody in the U.S. when has anybody in the U.S. been shit anywhere in any instance?
What you mean? I'm the shit right now.
See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta stop lying to ourselves, King.
Not king.
But yeah,
All
that's
right, Boozy, Pat, y'all got a sense?
I mean,
And I ain't got nothing to say right now, bro.
I think
I
that
mean,
was a good topic. I think that was a
So
good
what
topic.
you think? Yeah. Which do you agree what I said? What I was saying? Got anything to throw on it?
I'm not gonna lie, you said
Nah,
appreciate the way you were saying that shit. Man. He said we be out here fucking and throwing it dirty. Like that was the Holy
hold on. I'm
Spirit.
in the park. Hold on.
I think we reach, we got a lot of content today, you feel me, to kind of really figure out what it was. Next time when we get shit like this, we're gonna have a little more structure, a little more like better, not better topics, but more, you feel me, thought provoking topics.
We're gonna get comfortable as we keep doing it for real.
That
It's
That's
only
what
the
I'm
first
saying.
one.
I
This
think it
only
was
the first one.
I think
yeah.
it was a real good
Hey,
session.
Lil, you can stop the recording right now while we talking.
Hold on.
You gonna have an outro? You ain't gonna have an outro?
Yeah, I got one more. I got one. I got like a closing out thing.
All right,
My
go.
headphones done. Hurry up.
Go on, like hurry up, man.
It's the money, bitch, and I'm gone. What you talking about? Now end it.
I mean, we
Yo.
like that, man. I was just ending like that. Fuck.
All right, end it, Lil.
All right.
He said it's
Yo. W, this nigga Cap is funny as shit.
shit.
Funny.
You stand from the ground? Yeah.